Welcome back, Power Tool fans. We've got a huge week of Power Tool news. We've got new tool announcements from Makita, Milwaukee, Ryobi, Hart, and DeWalt.
Plus, we have another platinum tool deal that will only work for 25 people, so be ready to punch it in as soon as it's on the screen.
This is your Power Tool Week in Review.
Today's episode is brought to you by Ego Power Beyond Belief and Spyder Pro Power Tools.
Welcome back, I'm Sarah, that's Rob, and we're going to kick things off with an announcement from Ryobi that absolutely had our jaws on the floor. First up, they revealed an expansion of their popular Link modular storage system, which we previously detailed here. Somewhere. The latest additions include a long-awaited 3-drawer toolbox with full extension ball-bearing slides, 40-pound load capacity, and an organizer divider set, all for $139. But if 3 drawers is a bit much, they also announced a 2-drawer version with the same stats for $119.
And those of you with a bunch of small parts and fasteners, they have a new small parts organizer with a 50-pound capacity, IP65 rated, and a bunch of individual and double storage bins for $44.97.
But if you have fewer small parts,
Gross.
There's a new compact small parts organizer as well for only $29.97.
They also added a new roller base that we're really excited about with a 200-pound capacity, lockable casters, and built-in tie-down points for $69.97. But that's not all. They also showed off a new wall small parts organizer for $24.97, a reversible clamp hook for $6.97, and a customizable drawer toolbox foam insert for a merciful $12.97.
Let's take a break from Ryobi and check in with Makita, who had a ton of new tools announced, starting with these 3 new top handle chainsaws specifically for arborists. Each one a 40-volt XGT model with a power equivalent to a 30cc gas-powered version. They come in 12-inch, 14-inch, and 16-inch bar.
Makita also revealed their new Connect X backpack blower, which Sarah and I got to try at STAFTA last week. That is the CBU02 36-volt Connect X backpack blower, with the power of a 64cc gas backpack blower and 671 CFM, 157 miles an hour, variable speed trigger, and cruise control. Now, the Connect X battery on our back has the capacity of 13 5-amp-hour 18-volt batteries in it, which is plenty.
DeWalt officially announced their new Impact Connect system, starting with a copper pipe cutter and a PVC PEX pipe cutter that attach to your impact driver, just like their Nibbler from a few years back. The copper pipe version cuts 4 times faster than a Lennox tubing cutter kit, and the 360-degree rotation lets you cut at any angle. The PVC version cuts 6 times faster than a Lennox ratcheting cutter, and it too rotates at 360 degrees. While both are optimized for use on 7 different DeWalt impacts, they claim to adjust to nearly about any brand of impact.
Ryobi also announced a pair of powered snow shovels just in time for winter, starting with the Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus 10-inch, which obviously clears a 10-inch path of snow up to 6 inches deep. It claims to toss the snow up to 20 feet away, perfect for residential applications. Now, weighing in at only 12.3 pounds, it'll be easier for most users to get the job done. But if you have wider walkways or you need to throw your snow 5 more feet, Ryobi has you covered. This is the Ryobi 40-volt 12-inch wheeled snow shovel, which, clears a 12-inch path, tossing the snow 25 feet away. The 2-speed trigger provides better control, and the dual wheels in the back make it much easier to maneuver. Now, coming out this month, the 10-inch will cost $139 bare or $199 with a 4-amp-hour kit, while the 12-inch will cost $249 bare or $329 with a 4-amp-hour kit.
But the really big news from Ryobi was the announcement of their first framing nailers.
Yay!
First up, the Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus HP brushless 21-degree framing nailer, the PBL 345. It claims to drive up to 3.5-inch full round head nails. The Airstrike tech powering the nailer means that you have no compressors, hoses, or gas cartridges are needed. It has a selectable drive switch with single, sequential, and contact actuation modes, a tool-free depth of drive adjustment for proper setting of nail heads, and an onboard air fill valve for field serviceability. It also includes a much-needed integrated rafter hook and features a shock absorber that protects the battery. Then there is the Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus HP brushless 30-degree version, model PBL 350, which has all of the same specs as the 21-degree. Both nailers will be available sometime in 2023 for $329 each as a bare tool.
Before we get to even more tools from Hart, Makita, and Milwaukee, we have a quick note about our production crew. Now, every month we randomly choose a channel member, we call them live, and let them choose a shelf with over $2,000 worth of power tools on it, which is something we actually did last night. But next month, to celebrate the holidays, we'll be going live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 12th to give away our 2 remaining shelves for the year. And besides giving away over $4,000 worth of power tools, we'll also have a ton of power tool giveaways for anyone in our live chat, including full kits from our production crew sponsor, Spyder. So be sure to put a reminder on your calendars for December 12th at 8 p.m. and we'll see you then.
Hart launched a new 4-volt tool series, including a handy screwdriver, a powered cutting tool for all those blister packs, and yes, it comes in a blister pack for extra irony, and a new rotary tool we've been using for carving. Each one recharges by USB-C, which we greatly appreciate.
Hart also revealed several new additions to their whole house battery platform, which Sarah and I were able to see ourselves at a recent Hart event. There were second-gen versions of their drill drivers, impacts, and impact wrench, featuring much smaller form factors and bigger power.
Hart also showed off this new heated blanket, and I was a big fan.
Sarah's always cold.
The blanket is a huge 54 by 60 inches with 2 heated zones, 3 heat settings, all in 100% polyester material that's comfortable, perfect for outdoor use, yet washer and dryer safe. At $160, it's about the same price as one of their heated jackets.
But easily the most anticipated new tool from Hart is their trim router. Now, we've been using this thing ourselves over on our Make or Break channel, and we really like it. It tops out at 29,000 RPM, has an easy to use macro and micro adjust dial for depth control, and an LED light that actually illuminates your work. It has a 1/4-inch collet and a dust chute for dust collection. The best part is that this super useful tool is only 88 bucks. Well worth it.
Back to Makita, they expanded on their 18-volt LXT line with several new tools, including the XPH16 LXT 18-volt half-inch hammer drill driver, which boasts 970 inch-pounds of max torque, but it's only 6 7/8 inch long and weighs only 4.9 pounds with a 5 amp-hour battery.
Now, this is the XRJ08 LXT brushless one-handed recip saw, perfect for overhead or tight spaces. The loop-shaped handle guard offers extra protection and improved tool rigidity. It claims 40% lower vibrations than the previous model and will make up to 90 cuts in a 2x10 lumber on a 5 amp-hour battery.
This is the XCM01 LXT brushless 3-inch cutoff tool. It runs up to 20,000 RPM for fast cutting. It's ergonomically designed for one-handed operation. Depth of cut adjusts up to 5/8 inches when using the dust collection cutoff guard and features both forward and reverse operation.
This is the XRT01 18-volt LXT brushless deep capacity rebar tire. It will tie a number 8 with a number 7 rebar. It can complete up to 5,300 ties of a number 3 by number 3 diameter rebar on a 5 amp-hour battery. It has 2 mode operations for single or continuous wire tie actuation.
And finally, the XCU11 LXT brushless 14-inch rear handle chainsaw. This compact rear handle design powers up to 1,520 feet per minute speed and makes up to 73 cuts in 4x4 seater on a 4 amp-hour battery while weighing in at only 9.3 pounds with the battery.
Moving on to my Makita battery platform of choice, the 40-volt XGT series. First up, the GM L01 XGT 20-inch commercial lawnmower. It's a 21-inch self-propelled, offering a premium cut with a high vacuum lift. It has a commercial-grade steel deck and can cut up to 1 1/5 acres of grass in 108 minutes with 2 40-volt XGT 8 amp-hour batteries.
This is the GCU04 XGT 18-inch chainsaw, boasting the power of a 42cc gas chainsaw, completing up to 40 cuts through 12-inch cedar with a single XGT 5 amp-hour battery. It has captured bar nuts retained in the sprocket cover for easy setup. There's also the GCU06 XGT 18-inch chainsaw, whose specs are the same as the 04, but no mention of the captured bar nuts.
This is the AC001 GM1 XGT 2-gallon compressor. Now, they called it a quiet series, and they're not joking. Sarah and I played with this at STAFTA last week, and at only 68 decibels, it was indeed tranquil. And at only 22.9 pounds, it was incredibly light as well. It'll deliver 700 2-inch brad nails on a single 4 amp-hour battery.
This is the GSH05 XGT 6.5-inch circular saw. It has a super compact inline design, a magnesium base for lower weight, and makes up to 209 and 90 cuts of 2x10 SPF on a single 4 amp hour battery.
And last of all, the GDTO2 XGT brushless 4-speed impact driver. It's powerful, high torque and speed, aimed at efficient fastening. This is an important tool for Makita, where their impacts enjoy a near legendary status. Can't wait to get our hands on that one.
Makita also announced 21 new Starlock accessories. They include blades optimized for use with Makita brushless multi-tool for cutting and sanding wood, metal, masonry, drywall, and many other surfaces. They are easy to swap out and color-coded based on the types of materials that they're intended for, making it easy to grab the right one.
And last but not least, Milwaukee announced 2 new band files for the M12 platform. This is the 2482 M12 Fuel 1/2 inch by 18 inch band file and the 2483 M12 Fuel 3/8 inch by 13 inch band file. Each one claims best-in-class spot weld removal rates. Both have 2 speeds, 1800 SFM and 3600 SFM, leading Milwaukee to claim pneumatic performance without the hassle of hoses, cords, or routine maintenance. When equipped with a M12 XC 4.0 battery, users can remove up to 50 spot welds using the 18 inch band file and up to 40 with the 13 inch. Both have forward and reverse functionality, lock-on capability, and a 360-degree tool-free arm rotation to make it easier to get to the job. They also have variable speed triggers and LED lights so you can see your work get done. Now, both band files will hit the shelves this January for $249 each, bare with a couple of belts included.
Every week we work with our friends from Ohio Power Tool to offer an exclusive tool deal just for our viewers.
Each one comes in the form of a coupon code that will only work 25 times and then it retires. That's why we launch each week as a premiere here on YouTube so everyone sees the code at the same time.
This week's code is a fun one. All you have to do is purchase $100 worth of any Milwaukee product in stock, and our code will get you a free Milwaukee 52-piece Shockwave Impact Duty bit set worth $40 and a Milwaukee 9-piece Bulldozer kit worth $55 for a total of $95 and free accessories.
You said duty. The code you need to use is right here. So if you were going to purchase $100 worth of Milwaukee tools this month, you can just use that code and get $95 worth of free Milwaukee accessories with it. But you better be fast. Good luck.
I want to thank Ego and Spider for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we couldn't do it without you.
All right, if you can, be kind to someone else this weekend, and we'll see you next week.